Yes!
Wow.
Wow.
Coming soon, cast.
That's us.
Back again.
Yep. Once again, we're going to do another reaction video
We are.
for a trailer just released in the last 24 hours. And
It's got a little of this action going.
it does, yeah. Live long and prosper.
Can you say that if you're a girl?
Well,
There
there's
are-
female vocals.
There are
so,
female vocals,
yeah,
Sean.
I think we can.
I think
yeah,
we can.
yeah. Was that a Star
What?
Trek, a sexist Star Trek statement?
I think it was.
Okay.
My employer will be firing me any moment now.
That's right. Doot doot. HR, Sean to HR, Sean to HR.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
I didn't even know we had one of those.
Wait, is that you?
Oh, it might be, yeah.
Okay.
Listen, don't do it again. All right. There you go. That's what it is.
All right. Please Stand By is the name of this trailer.
Yes. It's not us asking you to hold on.
Yes. It's actually the name of the movie.
It's the name of the movie.
Let's check it out.
Captain's log. Final entry. Spock and I are the sole survivors. Enterprise, are you there?
Morning, Wendy.
Good morning, Scotty.
Can we go over your everyday schedule?
Wake up, go to work.
Welcome to Cinnabon. Would you like a Cinnabon?
How's your script coming?
I just wrote a story where Spock travels to Deep Space Nine.
That sounds awesome.
3 p.m., take Pete for a walk. 6 p.m., watch Star Trek before I go to bed.
Send in your script highlighting the best of the Star Trek universe.
Next week, your sister's coming.
There's a Star Trek script writing contest. We can go to the post office, and then I can go home with you. Can you please tell Audrey that I'm ready to go home now?
Please stand by. Breathe.
Your completed script must be received by February 16th.
Where are you going? Los Angeles. Bus driver, my friend needs to pee. Don't do it, Pete!
20 p.m. bus.
All right.
Come on, boyfriend, we're actually going down to LA. Maybe you should just come with us.
She's 5'4", blonde.
That's her.
I know he's the hero of Star Wars. Who exactly is this Kirk person?
She's out there, alone.
She's a very resourceful girl.
Where am I?
You're at the hospital, you hit your head.
She jumped out the window!
How did she get away from you people?
Oh.
Goddamn your horse!
Not there for your gosh.
What language is that?
It's Klingon.
Your sister is one of the most complex and creative people I know.
Okay.
And after a while, those lives don't include you.
Captain, there's only one logical direction in which to go. Forward.
Light. It can travel for millions of years before finally reaching its destination.
Do you know how hard it is to write something? Because the story you want to tell means so much to you?
It goes lonely and alone, hoping that it will reach someone.
That's amazing. So what happens next?
The unknown is there for us to conquer, not to fear.
What was Leonard McCoy's daughter's name?
Joanna.
Oh, snap! Pay up!
Oh, snap.
Hang up.
That was
okay.
good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. All right. So, yeah, that's a good look.
That is not a bad look.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just okay. All right. It's funny because it said from the producers of Up in the Air,
Which
and
I
then
liked.
they talked about is it Juno too? Was
Juno,
it,
yeah.
was it
They mentioned Juno. I didn't quite
yeah,
catch
I
who.
don't know what it was necessarily, but so I was like, is this the same director as Up in the Air? I'm like, I don't know. It's not.
No.
It's not.
No. Jeffrey.
Ben Lewin is the director.
Oh, Ben Lewin. Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm looking in the wrong spot. Because that's what I do.
Jeff, he's a cinematographer.
Yeah.
bro.
Maybe I should put these on for the fine tuning. Brink.
Yeah,
Ben.
There's the director.
There's the director right there.
Okay, so we should say starring Cody fans.
Cody fans.
Cody fans.
Gotta
right?
go with Cody
Yeah,
fans.
Gotta go with Cody fans.
And Tony Coates?
No, well, that's a little.
That's
bit of
one
a cheat.
option.
That's a little bit. It's a kind of a cheat, though.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Tony Letts, right?
Oh, Tony Letts.
Tony
That's what it
Letts.
is. That's what it
Yeah,
is. Totally. Yeah.
yeah.
That's why the 2 name goes to Shawnee.
Tony Letts.
Tony Letts.
Allie Eves.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of steals it a little.
Kind of steals it for Allison Eve. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's the little cameo. Patty Waltz. For Patton Oswalt.
Yeah.
Right?
Patty
Waltz.
Patty Waltz.
Yeah.
That works.
I think that's it.
Yeah. For the most part.
Yeah. So that's all the heavy hitters. So,
Yeah.
what'd you think, bro?
Wow, man. This looks like it's going to be a fun, entertaining movie. Like, we've got a whole other level of, like, you talk about human story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, definitely.
Because Dakota Fanning's so good, man.
Yeah. I mean, she's been pretty consistent.
Yeah. And you can tell she's the kind of actor that really waits to pick what she wants to work on.
Right.
Because she'll disappear and then you'll forget about her, and all of a sudden she'll show up in something like this and be like, oh, okay.
Right.
I get it. All right.
She's gotten a little lanky too, right?
Like, a little bit. Yeah.
Is that weird? Is it that weird? Still kind of not fully grown up yet.
Kind of.
But I feel like she's got to be in her like mid-20s now, right?
Yeah. So I don't know if that's maybe something she's doing for this or.
Oh, okay,
just kind of. I don't know.
Highlighting the lanky.
Maybe making herself more awkward.
Right.
Visually for the camera.
Okay. No, I see what you're saying.
I mean, yeah. So she's a pretty girl. It's not like,
no, because she's 23, so she's all grown up.
Yeah. She's got it going. Yeah. But yeah, she looks like she's doing some really good work in this. Obviously this type of person that she's representing is somewhere on. I like to go on the Asperger scale somewhere.
Yes, I think
they're
that's
very
a good
specific.
call.
They're creative, but they don't know how to express very well, and so they express in the way they know how, which is again, I'm not an expert on autism by any means, but I definitely got the sense that that's kind of the way they were going with this. Is she can function in life, she can get around, but she's got a very specific outlet for herself.
Yeah, like there's no filter, right? Like whatever she's feeling, like she emotes or what it is.
Right.
Like that's what it is, and
yeah.
And then you got Toni Collette kind of playing her counselor, right?
Right.
Or her therapist.
Her therapist.
Sorry, her therapist.
Yeah. And Toni Collette's so good.
No, I love. She's so she's really good.
Yeah.
So I mean, essentially, it's essentially Dakota's movie, right?
No, it is. It's her vehicle, absolutely. And then Allison Eve looks like she's doing really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would go see this movie.
Yeah.
I would definitely rent it.
Yes.
It may come and go from the theater without me seeing it, but I'm definitely going to
rent it. I think this kind of falls in that really good Saturday night rental kind of deal,
Totally.
Is this a screener?
Oh, for Dakota fans?
I mean, this is that kind of get an Oscar kind of role, right?
That's true. Yeah,
it kind of falls in that.
She might get a nod. Would it be Oscar or would it be Golden Globe? Maybe SAG?
Well, I mean, I think if you're nominated for one, you usually, you know what I mean,
for the
nominated
most part.
I mean, obviously, it's not guaranteed. The Oscar's the one that like
everybody's going for.
Somebody can get. If you get a Gold Globe, you're not guaranteed the Oscar.
That's true.
It depends on the category. Because if you're
Right.
nominated for comedy, you ain't making the Oscars, bro. Sorry.
That's true. That's very, very true.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this could potentially be that kind of role.
Right.
I mean, it's got good pedigree as far as producers and people behind it.
Right. And the story seems to be written really well.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. I mean, it's that it's really smart in that like it kind of takes the nerd Star Trek stuff.
Yes.
And kind of puts it in a weird vehicle, right? Like it's like it's not like a typical. It's not what you would think of Star Trek, right?
No, absolutely. You wouldn't go with this, this direction. I wouldn't think of going this direction with.
I mean, one, it's a girl doing it first of all,
right?
So technically, it's usually geeky guys doing it,
right?
Not that there aren't geeky girls. Please don't write things down saying that girls can't be geeks too.
The guy on the left has a guy on the right has no clue what he's talking about.
Clueless. I'm just saying that this definitely kind of. I think it's on purpose. It's like
no, it is.
We make it a girl that's obsessed with this,
right?
Because this is different. Then it's like
it's interesting.
It's interesting,
right? Plus, we give, we allow. That's not the right way to say this, but we're in that zone, which is a very good zone of. We should have very strong female characters as far as, and I don't mean strong like physically strong, just strong, important roles, well-written roles for females. And this is a good example of one, in my opinion.
Definitely. I mean, well, two, really. I mean, because,
Toni Collette,
too,
yeah.
being
Actually,
therapist.
all three of the main characters are female.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
In this.
Yeah.
So, good for them. I think this is going to be a good look.
This just hit me.
Yeah.
Is there a little bit of a Rain Man vibe here, bro?
It's all right. You gotta get to Kmart. Gotta get to Kmart.
Raymond, come on.
Kmart, 400 Polk Street. Yes. It said don't walk.
Yes, it's broken.
It said don't walk.
Oh. There might be
like
more subtle.
Yeah. It's like a little sprinkling of Rain Man, right?
If you had a little jar of Rain Man, you just give it a little sprinkle.
Just a little sprinkle.
It's like the hot peppers when you get a pizza.
Yeah.
That's good. What a little. I don't want too much.
Couple flakes.
Just a couple flakes. Give me a little heat.
That's right.
That's all I want.
It's a little taste.
I don't want to burn my mouth. I
That's
just want a little heat.
That's right.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah. So I think yeah. Especially because she kind of goes on a little journey.
Yeah.
She's doing it by herself as opposed to with her brother or her sister.
Right.
Eventually, they think the sister's going to come into the mix too.
Yes. And I really love the fact that they bring in that cop that also knows like.
Oh yeah, no, that was a
Vulcan
great.
Or whatever
that's a great moment in the trailer.
Nadeb Yohosh.
What language is that?
It's Klingon.
Yeah, no, that's a great moment of like, how do I communicate with this girl?
Right.
And it's like, oh well, I'm a geek too, and I know Vulcans,
so we can get
do
along.
this. Yeah.
So,
and I'll say too that like they did a good job of kind of getting me invested pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And then really caring about what was going to happen to this girl.
Right, because they didn't make her crazy.
No.
They made her. They made her very focused.
Focused, passionate.
Right.
Like that one line is like.
Do you know how hard it is to write something? Because the story you want to tell means so much to you.
It's such a good line.
It's a great line.
Yeah.
And
which shows you her drive as a character.
Yeah, it almost kind of sums up the movie almost in one line.
Absolutely. Yeah, because that's what she's trying to do, right? This whole movie is about.
She's trying to get this script to this contest.
Right.
Right. So yeah. I'm definitely in on this.
Yeah, I would not disagree with that. All right, so the big question that comes: what do you give it?
I got to go 4 on this, bro.
Oh wow, okay.
This is a 4. I mean, it's just it hit all the right buttons.
Right.
And you know what? It's funny because it even had like that kind of indie song, but I didn't mind it.
It wasn't overwhelming.
It wasn't too much. It had all the little. It hit all the right notes.
Right.
Without beating us over the head with it.
That's
right?
exactly it. So many trailers beat us over the head and try to convince us it's going to be a great movie, rather than just giving us the story and let us decide if it's going to be great. And that's exactly what they did with this.
Yeah.
And it is a great story.
Yeah. Okay. So 4 for me. What about you?
Yeah, I will, just because it's probably going to come and go from the theater, because I think this is a really strong 3 for me.
Okay.
Because I think if I was dying to go see it at the movie theaters, it would become a 4.
Okay.
But it didn't quite get me there, but it does. This is definitely something that I'm going to watch. I'm not going to miss it. It's a strong 3. It hit all the right buttons for me too. It just didn't kind of, make me want to go to the theater and watch it.
Right. Okay.
But I don't want to pass it up. All right, so Please Stand By gets a strong 3 from Vito.
And a 4 from Shawnee.
All right, so that's the trailer for this week, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe and comment down below. Tell us what your reactions were to this.
And then hit the link in there for the entire podcast.
Right, all our links are actually down there, so you can go to Facebook and everything, but definitely check out the podcast, because podcast, we do 4 trailers.
Yeah.
So check it out, and if you got a long commute, it's a great little way to listen and while you're driving around.
And as always, Trailer up, Rob.
Trailer up.